this farm, and I want to make the most money possible for how much land I farm. I even started growing up to the edge of the stream that runs through my property. But I feel bad because my practices aren't good for the environment. I don't know what to do. Can somebody help me?
I can help!
Who are you and why are you wearing a cape?
I'm the defender of the bay!
But why are you wearing a cape?
Because I'm the defender of the bay!
Okay, but how can you help me?
I can show you what's happening now and teach you better methods.
Awesome, let's go!
Here is what the Chesapeake Bay looked like in 2005. As you can see, there is one enormous red zone, which represents a dead zone where aquatic life can't survive, and shows the severity of the dead zone problem in the Chesapeake Bay. Here is a picture of what is happening in a dead zone. On the left-hand side, there is a body of water at homeostasis, with nutrients entering the system. The amount of algae present is not decreasing the amount of dissolved oxygen in the water. However, the right-hand side shows what is actually happening in the dead zones of the Chesapeake Bay. The excess nutrients that are running into the bay are causing algae blooms, seen as the green shapes in the water. When the algae dies, it sinks to the bottom of the bay and begins to decompose. The process of decomposition uses the oxygen in the water and causes a severe decrease in the amount of dissolved oxygen available for other aquatic organisms. As you can see, there are many more aquatic organisms present in the left-hand diagram than in the right-hand diagram. Finally, here is the complete water nutrient cycle, starting with the land runoff and ending with decomposition in the water. This cycle is very important to figuring out how to effectively manage the Chesapeake Bay.
Let's take a look at what happens to the fertilizer you apply and how riparian zones can be beneficial to you. This is you. The fertilizer you're using now contains nitrogen and phosphorus, which are nutrients that act as limiting agents that help crops to grow. When you put the fertilizer on your crops, the crops absorb the nutrients through the process of assimilation, but any excess nutrients are washed away into runoff, so the runoff will then hit the riparian zones, which act as filters, allowing denitrification to occur. This prevents the excess nitrogen from hitting the water because the riparian zones act as a blocking factor at the water's edge, and they prevent the nutrients from hitting the bay.
Excuse me, what's denitrification?
The nitrogen found in runoff is in the nitrate ionic form, and through a series of reduction reactions, it's broken down into a form that is removed from the aquatic environment. The bacteria from riparian zones consume the oxygen in the nitrate ion until it's broken down into a gas form of N2, which is actually what the environment is made out of.
Where does the phosphorus go?
Phosphorus itself is a different issue. Because phosphorus is only available in the phosphate ion and organic phosphorus, which are both nutrients, it takes a lot of time and energy to remove them from a water system.
How the heck did we get back here?
The magic of the bay.
Okay. Well, thanks, Defender of the Bay. I've learned so much from you. I now know how to improve my methods to help the environment.
How?
Well, riparian zones save me money on fertilizer, even though they have a higher initial cost. So the benefits outweigh the costs.
Well, it looks like my job is done here. I'm off to help other farmers just like you.
Bye!
Bye!
I just bought this farm and I want to make I want to make lots of money. How about that?
I'm going to show you how Let's take a look at what her...
Well, riparian zones save me money on fertilizer.
Do they?
I can't. Man, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go milk a cow.